Greetings to the respective judges. We, team 14809 from IIIT Bhagalpur, are here with a proposed solution on the problem statement ID 1702 named bail reckoner, which was under the Ministry of Law and Justice under Smart India Hackathon. Now, directly moving into the solution which we have provided. So basically, our whole solution works upon a central login page where after logging in, the user has an option to choose whether either an under-trial prisoner, legal aid provider, or a judicial authority. It addresses the problem. It incorporates the various laws, namely Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, Bharatiya Suraksha Sanhita, etc. Where it has a legal mapping database backend. Like the database contains the rules and penalties and everything which are incorporated into the database, and the models access those data from the database. And it also has an imprisonment duration tracker which tracks the time served and calculates bail eligibility. Now, the judge discretion and procedural prerequisites evaluates risk and everything. We have incorporated that into the dataset, and the model uses everything to display the bail eligibility. It also integrates the judicial pronouncements, including key rulings, especially for those serving half their sentence as under trials. It has a UI customization accessibility, which simply means that we have given a simple UI for the users to use it. Now, as we know, the same topic was present for other candidates and teams also. So now what's our uniqueness and innovation in this? We have used a NLP and ML integration model, which analyzes bail prediction and everything. Our whole project can be used as a plug-and-play tool, API service, which can be integrated into other platforms. Uses generative AI for legal documentation, AI decision support for judges, comprehensive legal database, I have discussed, real-time legal updates. Now, the database is not static. We can update it in real time. Now, we are also trying to provide multilingual support. Now, the multilingual support basically means like we are offering in multiple languages for better accessibility. As we know, India is a very diverse country, and so the people are, and so are the languages. Now, moving into the technical approach. Now, this is the UI prototype which we have designed, which I'll show you individually also. Now, this is the under trial prisoner, legal aid provider, and judicial authority. Our whole page is divided into these three sections. After moving into the under trial prisoner, you have a form where you can fill in your details, submit details, and it will basically show you a summary. I'll show you this in working model later in the video. After selecting the legal aid provider, you have your form where you can submit your client details, and after describing the case details and clicking on the submit, you will get a PDF of the bail application and the summary of the crime or whatever the application has to say. After that, entering as a judicial authority, you have a chatbot where you can upload your document and ask basic questions from the document, and the chatbot will answer that. Using the RAG model, we have designed this. Now, moving into the next slide, feasibility and viability. Now, the challenges and risks. Data privacy, this is known, this is a very sensitive database we are using and everything. AI bias, AI can never be 100% correct. System integration, integrating with legal systems can be complex due to compatibility issues and everything. Complex legal mapping, obviously the database which we'll be using is very complex. Resistance to change. The present scenario, people are used to it. Now we have to take them out of their comfort zone. So they will resist to change and everything. Now, how we are overcoming these challenges, strategies to overcome the challenges. Data security, will be implementing strong encryption and comply with data protection and everything. AI bias can be solved up to a certain extent by definitely training our data set on diverse information and everything. Integration, develop the system with API compatibility, which I've discussed earlier. Now, legal mapping, regularly update the system with collaborative legal experts and everything. We can update the database regularly. Change management, for that we can definitely train our people in the judicial authority right now. Feasibility of the data, AI/ML integration. Basically, we have used the three models for fees of the users. First is the NLP model, then the generative AI model, then the RAG model. Statutory mapping, maps and updates legal states, definitely user-friendly interface. The UI is very simple, can be understood and used by everyone. API compatibility, I've already discussed this. Now, dynamic notifications. This will basically keep an update and will ask the users to whether to be present in the court on that day or not and everything. Now, the impacts and benefits. Now, our target audience is basically three types of people to be precise: under trial prisoner, legal aid providers, and judicial authority. The under trial prisoners has the potential to reduce the detention time by 15 to 30%, impacting approximately 47 to 94,000 prisoners annually. So this is a very big boost to the courts and everything. They will spend less time, and under trial prisoners, they will be the bail applications will be processed very fast, so they can be free and everything on whatever they have their charges. They can move on with that. Legal aid providers, by leveraging the bail reckoner, legal aid providers could see a reduction in the time spent on bail application by 50 to 70%. This efficiency gain allows lawyer to assist an additional 20 to 30 clients per year, boosting overall legal service delivery by 40 to 60%. Now, this is a very big thing. The lawyers and everything, they can be free, their business can boom and everything. It's beneficial for them also. Judicial authority could expedite bail hearing by 30 to 50%, which would contribute 50 to 20% reduction in the bail backlog, judicial backlog concerning bail cases. So now the benefits of the solution. Social benefit, basically, this reduces the chances of the prisoners getting harassed or everything. They can be freed, or they can move on with their life very smooth if they are innocent, or if they are guilty, they can move on with that in the ways the constitution has already described for them, and it's very simple for them. Now, the economic benefits: a 10% reduction in under trial prisoner could save the system up to 141 crores annually. Now, this is a big price, like the taxpayers' money could be saved using this. Now, the environmental advantages: definitely the present judicial system uses so much paper and everything. This will definitely reduce the paper usage by 30%, could save approximately 3.6 million trees annually. So this is a very big boost, not only to the judicial system, but also to the environment by saving trees and everything. And we know the benefits of saving trees and everything. Now, moving on to the next slide. This is the research and references from where we have taken our data set and everything. Now, we will show you the prototype in the part of the video. Now, this is the prototype which we have designed. Now, moving into the under trial prisoner section. Now, under the under trial prisoner, after entering the basic details, the name, case number, name, selecting the crime, and the years of imprisonment, bail bond, surety bond, and entering any other additional details. After we submit, we get the results from our NLP and ML model, the basic details, and the sections which are applicable on the crime, and the ML prediction, which is bail eligibility is eligible. Now, this is the sections. Now, moving into the legal aid provider section, the client name can be entered here, lawyer name, client ID, and the case details like cybercrime and online harassment. Now, after clicking on the generate bail application, a PDF is generated and it is automatically downloaded, and this is the bail application which is visible here. Now, moving into the judicial authority section. Here, the judge can upload his file from the saved database and ask basic questions. Like here we are asking case number 10, give me the summary of the case. The chatbot will take its time and reply from the given PDF, the summary in 5 or 6 lines, which we have already coded. Now, he can ask years of imprisonment, he adds like basic questions like this, and the chatbot will answer based on the questions the judge has entered. Give me the details regarding charges. The chatbot will give reply like what's the charges and everything. Now, give me the details regarding evidence. The chatbot will analyze the evidence and give its verdict upon it. So, as it has recommended to deny the bail, the judge can move on with the decision and reject the bail. Now, this was our prototype, which we have coded.